Gooey cake butter pies on.
Tell him, Nate. Use your contacts. Use your influence, damn it.
Pull the
I'll let
string.
them know.
Great. Okay, so and
believe it is
Colin,
Nate.
did you introduce yourself?
Oh, I thought Nate had not done it yet. It's my fault. I'm Colin.
Nate, did
Hi.
you go yet?
Did you
Yeah,
go?
no,
I
he
did.
went. I went. Remember,
Alright.
I'm lead wargongist.
It's my fault. I was waiting, and I'm an idiot. It's because
Once
I
again,
got
we
so
got into
excited.
pastry talk.
Because my favorite pastry is actually here right now. It's called the pan de ojo,
snap.
which is
Oh.
this flaky puff pastry on the outside and then cake in the middle.
Shut
it's
up.
incredible. Yeah, look at it. Look how amazing it is.
That's
What is it called?
Yeah. Dude, pan de ojo. I got it from a panaderia.
Bread eye.
okay.
It's a bread eye. I have been buying them. There's this little bakery over here, and I fucking forgot that I still had it. So yeah, I'm gonna
Interesting. That's your
Yeah.
favorite. I like
I
you
love
ever
it.
had a canela
Yeah.
or a
Is this-
canelé? Those little, they look like a little weird custard cup, but it's like
I
burnt
mean,
I love custard.
creme brulee ass
You
shit.
can just
Yeah.
turn this chat into a bake-off chat. if
We
you
are.
want.
We're now a bake-off chat. We're talking about cake and milk in the chat.
Let's do a bake-off.
I briefly
game.
worked in an Italian kitchen. That was
Ooh.
one of the things that we would make.
Oh man.
That is what I want now. I want to get cake and a big glass of milk. That's like the only time that if I'm eating sweets these days,
man. You want a
Big
tres
glass of milk.
leches.
absolutely.
I do all the time.
Tres leches is
Well,
incredible. They finally brought them together. Why don't we just pour the milk on the cake? Let's go crazy.
You have to like soak it too. You don't just
But-
pour it. You
Oh,
have to like
but
do it
which
like
milk?
no, it's a whole
time.
fucking affair.
The
We
whole
have three
goddamn
milks. Which one should we use?
The first milk, the second milk, the third milk, and a mythical fourth milk.
Quattro leches.
The quattro leches.
What?
Oh, the untouched subject. Quattro leches.
It's like a fourth matter form. It's like a plasmatic milk. You can't. It has to be like kept in a fucking stabilized
Yeah,
field.
The neutron star of cakes.
All right. Eventually, we'll play D&D.
One day, I mean,
I think we are. I think we're playing cake D&D. It was
yeah, this is cake D&D
The
as we speak, dude. Yeah.
the quattro leche cake baked in obscurity by an ancient abuelita who destroyed herself and her
Whose name
fucking.
is Quattro Leche.
Oh. This might be better than the new horse game you guys are doing, dude. If we would, let's do Bake Off D&D. Fuck the
Honestly?
flying.
Dude, if I could bring back my soup night. Okay, this is you.
For Super
Mark,
Night, it was exactly what I was thinking of.
put a thumb in it, folks. This is the night this is the day that the food campaign was
I've already
birthed.
got an idea.
Hell yeah,
Food came back.
yeah.
Well, I mean, you
Okay.
know, we're heading into
Well,
Thanksgiving.
that being
We're all
said-
a little hungry.
That's true.
We're just thinking about
Let's
all that
talk
food.
about what has just happened to these fine fellas in Night Bastard. Go
See
through
what-
a small recap. They are on the quest. They heard of a legendary weapon. They spoke to Roger's family and also Vopos Breath about their desire to procure a legendary weapon and are now on a mission to do so. They have heard of a dragon lance. And in our last episode, they fought quite a mean creature in order to gain access to this very magical-looking skull that was spinning around.
Oh, that's right.
After Roger touched this magical skull, he was given a vision of said Dragonlance and was told that he was the only one worthy enough to touch it. Shortly after this vision, a stone moved from behind where the skull was. Skull dissipated and disappeared into beautiful flowing lights, and the trio of trespassers were left to sit and ponder what had just happened to them. we can pick it up straight from there. I ask you, my friends, adventuring party, what would you like to do next?
Oh, what the fuck? What happened? Oh, it feels like it's been weeks. Does feel like that.
Oh well. So we've got access to this skull, right?
We do not.
No,
No,
we
the
don't.
skull vanished.
It
It spoke in the words of a what seemed to be sinister being and vanished.
Well,
Right.
fuck it. Let's charge.
Charge
Gonna run into
what?
the next room.
Oh, okay. Is there another room?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a door that opened up sort of behind where the skull was, leading farther in.
Okay, we do so.
In the order of cleric first, followed by monk, and then Viglux,
I'm
the
going first.
warlock. No, you're a sorcerer.
Klimovig. Yes.
I keep wanting to put you as a warlock because of your horns and your
Oh, yeah.
wings. I don't know why.
Yeah, no worries.
Sorry, give me the order one more time. Apologies.
I will go
JJ
first.
good.
And,
Relay's going second.
I'll go all 25 of my feet into that room.
Nice.
Nice.
And I will go right into the front of the entrance.
I'm going to bring you all out
Shake it.
of this crazy animated map and into a new one. Not
One
as
mo-
animated, but
Oh, boo.
No, it'll still be good, man.
Don't boo this map. When you get to see it fully,
Don't boo this map.
it is incredible. And it's
Oh.
also made by like one of my favorite Roll20 map makers. So how dare
Aw.
you do this?
Wow.
I didn't know that.
This seems
You're okay.
huge.
This sucks so bad.
Yeah, this is the part
so
we're at. This
I
is the
will-
unseen area. Just huge.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very big map. There is a lot.
Oh.
You are sort of led down, and there are some stone steps, and then there is this open area that is sort of open for you to mess around in.
Okay. We walk down the stairs.
Walk down them stairs.
Yeah.
You have the best
let-
perception, I think, with your advantage roll on it if you want to proceed.
I do have that. I will do that. I'm gonna kind of go ahead. I have
But he
these night.
doesn't have the best. But he's got these goggles. Yeah, go
I
on.
got these gogs. I have a plus
Oh, right,
6.
Those.
I have a plus
I have-
6 investigation. But I do have
a plus
advantage.
9 perception.
Okay, go for it.
I got a rock.
Well, let's also throw some light out here, huh?
Okay.
I would prefer that as I can't see in the dark like you two can. I mean, the light of Bahamut always will lead my way, but it's nice when my eyes can see too.
Is there like a pebble around or something I can cast light on and toss it?
If not, you have like maybe a bead in your pocket.
I may.
Are you a bean collector?
I'm sure there's a stone, right? DM,
Or
Yeah, there are little rocks around.
can we have a canonical stone?
Yeah.
Make it canon.
You can even see there are like these little like purple sort of like glowing orbs that are around you as well that
See that?
are similar to ones
Kind of
that
a
you've
bokeh
seen
light.
underground in New Sonido previously. They're not broomstone. They're not like the flying glowing green rock, but they are like some sort of strange little like purple, almost crystal-like rocks that do give off a little bit of a glow.
Can I pick one up?
All right.
Because I don't have dark vision.
Well, I would just like to pick up several small rocks
Yeah, just little
and
rock.
Small
Yeah.
rocks.
just little pebbles, and I want to cast light on each of them, and I will throw them as we go.
Nice.
I am gonna try and grab one of those lit up rocks if I can, if there's a loose one, if that's how they work.
And I think we'll generally keep in this kind of formation, you know,
Yeah, I'll
and just
I'll
start
stay in front and
exploring.
toss stuff out.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you
Then
think about that? Huh?
I think I like it.
I think I like it. Yes. So
So yeah, I wanna throw a lit rock to this left area
okay.
for, I don't know. I mean,
As far as you can toss it.
as far as I can, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
It only gives
Roll.
off 20 feet of light, but
You sort of hit a wall on this side, and then it sort of bounces and leads farther in this way.
all right.
I really thought it went farther than
Did
that.
somebody roll a perception as well?
I think Nate was going to take care of it.
I haven't yet, but here we go.
Roll it now, yeah.
That's just a 12. Sorry, that's a 13.
You do hear water. You hear off to the other side, not the side that you threw your rock this way, but over in this area. Yeah, you hear water.
Okay. Well, I will say nothing to my friends
Nice. Perfect.
and keep going down this hall, and I'm gonna throw another rock southward.
Okay.
I mean, to the bottom. I don't know if that's technically south.
Can I do a little perception?
Of course you can. Yeah, like where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Please.
It's a 15.
Yeah, I mean you definitely hear water as well.
Nice.
Oh, I hear water.
All right.
Do you hear water?
So there is a
I
longer
rolled a 12. Do I hear the water too?
this way. Sure.
I hear it as well.
Would my do you guys hear that count as me aiding him? Could he get advantage
No, I hear
on
the
that?
water.
You can hear it. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Nate, your rock obviously going this way revealed a little bit more down this hallway.
Right.
More of a.
And these give off, what is it, like 20 feet of light or something? Not the rocks,
yeah,
the things that are down here.
Oh, these, yeah, they make it so that you can definitely see. I mean, it is still dark
Okay.
underground, so the only light that's being given off are by these like strange rocks that are in this area.
All right, well,
Let's let Bahamut take the wheel. And then I close my eyes and just walk down, and then we take whichever path I'm closest to.
I think that's a terrible idea.
I love it.
All right, that's 2 against 1, and I now walk blindfolded. Not blindfolded, but eyes shut.
Shit.
Oh no, we're not supposed to see this. Everyone, close your eyes.
I actually didn't see it. I was looking away.
Delete.
All right,
Thank
so
you.
if I roll a 10 or lower, I go to the right. If not, I go to the left. Oh, I steer blindly to my left, which is that way.
What?
Alright, hold on a moment, please. Making sure.
Hold, please.
Oh, Vig disappeared.
What?
Whoa.
What happened?
Yes,
am I
you're
doing?
back at the top of the stairs.
Oh no!
There's weird magic happening here.
Oh, what's happening?
And for some reason, I can control you.
Oh no, I feel a foreign hand on my shoulder. My will is not my own.
It's okay, man. Just ease into it.
No, you're creeping. You're a murderer, at least.
Woohoo!
Are any of us better?
Fair enough. I think I am, but fair enough.
I think my character has killed.
Yeah, I mean, but I've been actually doing damage for the love of Leviatar, the goddess I worship.
Mm-hmm. Goddess of pain. All hail her
Goddess of
singer.
pain. Yeah.
I can't see where I'm going.
You cannot. It's true.
Just to let everyone know, I am in the darkness. I don't perceive well.
No, there should be a little rock that has like a 20-foot light around it.
Oh,
down
that's
there.
right. I can see where I'm going, but I can't see where I am.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Sorry for that. Making sure I let you in the right way.
Let the right one in.
The right one in. So, Roger, you went to the left. You
My
said.
left, yeah. So the very bottom track where my character is.
Towards the water.
I don't think I perceived that well. So I don't know. Is it getting louder?
Yes, it is getting louder, and I'll actually get it up for you.
Did you just go get your whip?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta use it on a biscuit, not a spoon.
Fluff. I don't have any biscuits.
Oh, that made me sad. I don't have biscuits either.
Went towards your right or your left?
My left. So I would have hit this southern path.
Got it. Yeah, you would
I
have
had to do the same thing and be like, wait, which direction?
Sorry, going that way, the water does not get louder.
Oh.
It does sort of change the way you hear it, though. It's like you feel like the water was from behind you, and then as you walk this way, it gets quieter that way, but also weirdly louder in this way as well. It's
Guys, listen to the acoustics in this part of the caves.
All right. I fly over and I sing a snippet from our hit song, Slime Me Down, Squid Face Mama. And it goes, coodle-doodle-doo was the sound of her boobs. And, hey, all right, that
And
sounded all
somehow-
right, didn't it?
Somehow still a million times better than Kiss's Lick It Up.
Oh, God, Kiss. Kiss.
God almighty.
Creatures of the night, #1 in Brazil.
What?
I worked with a Brazilian dude who that's what he told me. He would only listen to Kiss's Creatures of the Night while in the kitchen. And that's what he said about it. I didn't
#1 in
check
Brazil.
him. I didnn't check him on any of his facts.
Sure.
I just
Wait,
like
he would
okay.
only listen to that song? Like,
What
No,
else do
the
you need?
whole
on
album.
repeat?
It's an album.
What else do you want?
Well, I know, but okay.
Anyway,
I'm gonna flap ahead a little bit and look down this other corridor, Colin.
Okay. Which one? Yeah, that
The
one.
one down to the right.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, as you sort of approach there, it opens up, and you can see like a little bit of water almost like sort of pooling. And as you get closer and closer, you sort of see that like this area was connected to the other area above you and is like almost like an underground lake.
Oh, nice. Come down. It's like an underground lake.
Closer and closer, there's a waterfall.
There's a waterfall.
That
I can
the
see
sound
none of it.
the water that you heard, and you can see water falling from like almost a full, even higher than what would be like a city story. It's, you know, I'd say 45, 50 feet up. That this water is falling down from this higher area in this cave.
Can I see if there's anything sort of like beyond the waterfall?
Dude, write that book.
What
I
do
can.
you-
I'm gonna
Beyond the
fly.
waterfall?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
fly out there. I'm gonna
Actually,
be.
I guess that works better.
I'm gonna fly up 20 feet above the water,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna fly out to the waterfall and kind of look around.
Okay. Like near the waterfall.
Yeah, I'm like looking through it to see if there's a cavern, if there's a thingy back there,
A
etc.
treasure.
Yeah.
I'm looking
sure.
for other thing, an investigation, perhaps.
Please.
Okay, let me.
Give it to us.
Advantage on. Yeah, okay. I think this would be an intelligence investigation check that relies on sight.
You investigate with your knee.
Use your wings.
I get a 20.
The
I get a
water.
23.
23. Holy crap. Okay. So with a 23, you sort of fly up, and you're trying to look like behind the waterfall. And as the water is falling, it's sort of, there's something happening in the water that you can't quite place. Like it almost looks like I don't know, maybe this is just me, but sometimes on mushrooms, if you're like by a river, you can see like pieces of water that are friends, you know, like this water stays together and this other water like separates and moves from each other. And you can almost see like parts of the water that are connected, that are like staying together and pulling almost up, that the waterfall's coming down, but there's water almost moving up. Also with the 23, you can sort of fly up, and I don't know how much of this I can reveal for you. Yeah, I can give you this. So, you'll have to sort of move where you're looking on the Roll20 up a little bit, but above, like where the water is coming from, you can see like another level with like a river coming down. So let me reveal this to you. It's actually above where the part of the map that you're looking at.
Yeah,
right
okay, I see it. I see it.
There we go.
And so you can sort of see it's another part of this cave system where like this is the waterfall. Oh, sorry, I don't have the right. This is the waterfall right here, and then it's leading down to this area right here. So it's sort of falling on there, and this other cave system is sort of underneath. So open to you right here. You, as a flyer, could totally just fly up into this rivery area right here.
Yeah.
Even in this kind of area over there, if you wanted to. Yeah.
Now, how hard would it be to swim up it?
Like a fish?
It's a pretty intense waterfall.
None of us are fish people, so I assume
Now
really hard.
I could probably. So I'm gonna come back and I'll tell them all what I've seen. I'll be like, there's an area up there, and I think there's something strange happening in the water as well. I could probably teleport you lot up there.
All right, if you think it
that
leads
is
us the way.
I mean,
true. Should we investigate what's happening
With the
with
water?
the weird portions of the water?
How
Yeah,
deep is the
alright,
lake?
if you
Can
want
we just
to.
step in it?
It's super deep.
Let's just
where
bash
the
it.
water- Like you can walk in. It does get deeper towards like where the water is falling in.
All right, I go up to that far. I'm sure it's up to my knees.
Yeah, towards the waterfall, it's much deeper. You can actually swim. Like once you get to like this line right right there, it's pretty deep. Like it's deeper than you are tall.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem to be reacting aggressively or anything towards him.
Yeah, I splashed the lake.
Yeah, splash, take a bath.
Big splish splashing around. It doesn't seem like it. No, if you're just wading in the lake kind of around, there's nothing nothing attacks you.
All right, doesn't feel weird to my scales.
All right. I think I've got a plan here. Hang on, but I'll be right back. I've got to check something. And he comes up and he's just so curious about this passage down here. He's gonna peek down the other passage.
Oh, like fly up and look over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where are you?
All right,
Where
if you
you-
don't trust my
Go
God,
ahead, just
Lord
put
and
your-
Savior,
Up there.
he wouldn't
like
lead
where-
us in a wrong direction.
What?
It
And
kind of broke
I,
up
of course, I wade into the lake with Roger, and I say, do you trust my God? Would you like to be baptized in pain?
there. No, man, I'm cool.
All right. Well, you are the best wargoner I've ever seen, so.
Yeah. And I kind of warm up to Nate to JJ. I think, you know what? He complimented me. That's okay.
I think that's got to be why we put up with JJ constantly trying to sacrifice us to his pain god, is because he's an incredible bass lute player.
And he's a good complimenter.
And he's a good complimenter.
Oh, I see, Jordan. You're going the other way, not up on top of the waterfall, but the
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can reveal this, you reveal sort of this area over here, and you can see a rather large hole in the ground that is like a dark pit that it's far.
Deep down?
Deep down. It's like a giant fissure in the ground.
If I look down, I see nothing?
I mean, you can see for as far as your dark vision can see, and then after that, it's just black.
That's pretty deep.
Okay.
And
I'm going to go back and tell the
we're
others.
basically on Cloud City here.
Yeah.
There was a chest up there on the map. Unless you didn't notice it.
What? Oh, I didn't notice that.
Might not be real then.
Is there a chest here? Or is that a barrel?
Dirty barrel.
Is that just set dressing?
It may just be set dressing. Hold,
Okay.
please.
Hold,
Yeah,
please.
It is just a barrel. I will say that it does still contain some liquid in it.
Okay.
It smells bad. It smells like wine that's been here for far too long.
Okay, I'm gonna run back to the others and be like, "Oh, all right. There's a hole and some terrible wine back there. Do you not want to go up, or do you want to investigate the hole?"
My God brought me here, not by chance.
All right, swim out to the waterfall.
All right,
and
I go
I'll
splish splash,
teleport you up.
Splish splash.
And I will cast Vortex Warp on either of them. To magically twist space around another creature you can see within range, the target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or the target is teleported to an unoccupied space in your choice that you can see. Chosen space must be blah, 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 blah. Oh wait, the chosen space must be on a surface or in a liquid that can support the target without the target having to squeeze. Okay, so
Should work.
yeah, and it's how far? 90 feet.
Okay. So essentially, you're flying up to this area right here, and then you're teleporting. Are you doing both of them at the same time?
No, one after the other. Bloop, bloop. You know, it doesn't take long.
Okay. And you're just putting them
Up on the river level.
Yep. Like in the water or up on like this ledge, like right there?
You know, let them choose.
I choose the water. Splish splash, splish splash.
Having a bath.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
You're
Designation to chaos.
right here, Jordan.
Say again.
Oh, sorry. I said you're flying. Is this where you're flying? Right there.
Right.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Great. So, you fly up and you're sort of looking around, and you look down for your friends in the water, and you teleport them up. You bring them up, and you place them. You sort of place them in the water there. And as that happens, you sort of see the water again start to beat. You're like, this is fellas. And as you're pointing out, like this water is acting strange. You from behind Joe Jack and behind JJ and Relay, out of the water sort of comes this crazy water form.
Whoa.
And grows like arms and
Whoa.
And is reaching out to sort of try and push the two of them off of the waterfall, and I need you all to roll initiative.
Whoa.
All right, this is the monster we have to try and seduce. Big, I'm looking at you. All right. Oh, goddamn.
Initiative. Not bad.
I rolled a 21.
Ooh, I got a 17.
Oh, look at that. He was already there.
I used my real die, provided to us by Colin as an awesome present. Dice and Decadence.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of the best.
She just sent me a Halloween gift bag Patreon thing that isn't here yet, but I can't wait because I want to see that.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Tell me about your pumpkin dice.
This is what
Oh, yeah,
Pocahontas was singing about.
That's more related to our other podcast.
Counts. It's all in the WWRCU.
All right, settings, descending order. Here we go. So, Relay, as this giant sort of like water beast appears behind you, and begins to sort of swirl around, and you see these like almost like arm tentacles coming out from the water. You are up first. They did not get a surprise round. Your passive perception was good enough that they're not hitting you first, so you may
do some monk shit.
I'm gonna do some monk shit. We seem to be in melee combat already, so I'm going to swing my short sword twice. That is a 20 to hit and a crit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
And I love the fucking crit marker, if you can see it. It's that fucking dragon head, so beautiful.
Dude. So the ones that you guys have are like a collaboration between her and Goliath dice. And so that logo is a combination of the two of their logos put together.
Haha, cool.
This dragon and her like skull with the crystals in it. Sorry. Yeah, they're awesome.
So a 20 and a 28 to hit.
Both absolutely hit.
And I don't use the command word, which what used to be YOL and is now YOLO, I'm learning.
Love it.
Oh, damn it. It threw that wrong.
Oh god, I went to steak night instead of new Sonido.
All right.
Collaboration.
So that's a 6. And then this is my crit roll, which you just double, right?
Right.
Awful rolls.
Roll double the dice, or you can just double the amount that you roll on the one dice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna roll it twice because I rolled a 2 and a 1, which equates to 4, 5, and then 7 damage. At least
Harlan-
that other one was average.
Harlan Kelly's hilarious rule for this is you can do either double the dice or roll it twice, as long as you don't tell me.
As long as I don't have to hear you fucking talk.
So 6, 5, 11, and then 7, so 18 damage on the beast.
18 damage.
And then
okay.
I'm going to use a
Correct.
key point and do flurry of blows.
Hell yeah. Monk shit. See, this is what I was talking about.
Fire,
See?
it's still
See?
a magical sword, right? I just want to make sure.
I didn't use the command word, so it wasn't on fire.
No, you're right, but I'm trying to figure out if it's a magical sword anyway. You can use a bonus.
Oh, it is.
This magic sword's command word.
Magic sword.
Is it magic if it's not using the flame?
If
Yeah,
it's my Kensai weapon, it's magical regardless.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a fucking monk. Doesn't matter. Thank you. Perfect.
So 22 and a 15 to hit.
The 22 hits. The 15 does not.
Oh.
And 9, I slap it. I swing my short sword, slashing across the chest, and then I slash it. The side of him twice and get in there, and then I just pop him in the face with that one flurry of blow.
Okay. So first one was 8 points total, correct?
Yep, 18
And
plus
this
9.
Got it. Got it. You can see, like, as you cut through it with the sword, you can see, like, pieces of foam come off of it. Like, foam, you wouldn't expect. It's strange because you can feel it and it's solid, but it, like, regrows itself immediately. Like, as you slice through it, there's, like, almost like what happens when you see like a jellyfish on top of like a lake where there's like just a weird foam that's surrounding it. It's like this weird foam comes off and like slaps onto the ground and sits there, and then almost starts to travel its way back towards the river.
Logan Pewley redeemed a stretch, so can everybody take a second?
Alright.
Stretch out your little joints and shit. You know what? I'm gonna drink some water too.
Oh, I gotta mark that,
Hydrate.
point.
I gotta go get a Red Bull actually, so I'm
Oh, we
waiting.
didn't rest either. Or unless we took our rest and you're
No, we
kind enough
didn't.
to give it to us.
No, we haven't.
Sure we
They
did.
specifically said you had not rested at the end.
Yeah,
then we just
I
got to
still have a bunch
investigate.
of spell slots used.
Oh shit! So
You
do I
just
now that
ran
I've
into
looked
the
at-
river. You're like, or the room. You're like, let's do this. After saying
Wow.
we didn't have a point.
Shit.
Look, you know,
D&D's more fun when you
This
play
is-
it this
this
way.
is what JJ
Long rests
does.
and hit points. That's no fun.
JJ Good is an agent of chaos.
I'm just gonna go monk shit. Apparently, I still had 8
Revivify.
key points.
Oh yeah, go nuts.
So I can just
dude.
go monk all day in this battle.
Oh,
yeah, I mean, we had rested the previous session, so
Yeah, you did rest
I mean,
right before
we
the
should be
to be fair.
pretty good.
Yeah. All right.
And then the water beast impales us, Nate. That's how it
Your
happens.
turn relay, then Jacob
Well.
is up next.
Yeah,
While you think about what you're gonna do,
Yeah.
grab a Red Bull.
by all means, his thing doesn't seem like it's gonna die from melee work.
Well,
Maybe it will. I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm going to end up doing, is causing a lot of damage this round.
you think it can suffer
Maybe.
necrotic damage?
I think it probably can.
Well,
I think it couldn't hurt for you
That's what
guys
I'm guessing.
to get out of the water as long as we're metagaming.
We chose the water.
No,
we will
I-
die by the water.
You idiots.
I want to have to take an athletics check.
All right, fair enough.
I guess I could have too, but I used my bonus action, so I can't.
I keep forgetting which character I'm playing, and I keep trying to think of ways that I can help.
Now you can.
But you're not the moon
you know
boy?
what I fucking have not done?
No moon boy.
I still haven't attuned
boy.
to my scimitar of speed,
Oh shit!
Didn't you take a long rest?
which would give me.
You took a long rest before the last fight. I would say you probably attuned to it there.
Yeah, you would have attuned to it.
Yeah, Nate.
All right.
Might have yelled.
Well,
The
that's
other half of the pondale was right there, if you want it, Aaron. Sorry.
Eye cake. Call it what it is. Eye bread.
Okay.
Panaderias are really hit or miss for me because I feel like Mexican bakeries in general, like their treats a little drier than I'm used to.
Yeah.
That's why I like them, except for the tres leche.
Some people love it.
It's a really like popular cupcake bakery, which is weird because I think her cupcakes are like the worst thing she makes.
Yeah, but cupcakes are a white people food.
And then like
That's true. That is true. That's so true somehow.
absolutely
I want the whole
that's
cake,
one of her pastries.
and I want it small, and I don't want to share.
But you can get it for like lunch. It's a nice quick snack.
Get it for lunch. You gotta have something other than a cupcake, man.
And then
Don't.
Pinkberry was like, "Can you make it actually just one bite?"
Man,
So I literally can never share.
those little tiny cupcakes, when you get them and they look like they're like
Oh,
doctor prescribed,
Yeah.
you're supposed to take one every morning.
One cupcake every morning for a happy Jordan.
A teeny cupcake, yeah. Until you just. This is from years of cupcake. I don't get it. I've eaten a cupcake every day for 25 years.
Just like the baker said.
Just like the baker said, a cupcake.
Why
a
did I
day
smoke all those cupcakes?
keeps the baker?
All right, Nate, what are you doing?
How are you getting them in?
Are you necroting this?
Well, I'm gonna hit it at least once, I think, probably, with a scimitar of speed.
Hit it.
No.
And now it's addicted
let's
to
say-
speed.
Just, well, you know, the first one's free. That's what they say. I did a whole fentanyl thing this Halloween. It was crazy.
Oh, God.
It's a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Yes.
All right. Then let us also add. I should get the damage from that also.
Make it so, Bean Wizard.
So that's going to be 11 damage plus 23 damage for 34.
Whoa.
And
I don't understand what you do.
How do you have so much damage?
Fucking cleric, yo.
all right.
But I would have been up to 25 at least if I didn't roll 2 crit fails on my damage.
So
Oh, yeah,
that's
that's true.
42 damage, most of it necrotic.
Oh my god. What's the rest of it?
Only the first 11 was slashing.
Okay. Wow. So 45
Wow.
total?
44.
What are you, Domain of Pain, cleric?
Domain of Death.
Gnarly.
Death clerics are fucking incredible, dude.
And there's many ways he could deal with death, but he's choosing the pain way.
One of my favorite D&D characters of all time is a death cleric, and it's one of those things. I made a cleric specifically because of that character, so I love it. I love it.
And it's also worth noting that necrotic damage I deal with Channel Divinity ignores resistance.
Nice, that's
So-
incredible.
It does not have resistance against it.
Okay.
but Why?
And for my bonus action,
Oh god, it's not over.
Scimitar of Speed again. For 23 to hit
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
with 9 slashing damage. And let's go ahead and add another 23 necrotic.
Do it.
It's just something you can add?
How much damage is that?
It's gonna be 32.
God.
But 23
So
of that is
something?
necrotic and 9 is slashing.
44 and 32, so 76 points of damage in one round. I have got to
That's
make
right.
this game harder.
All right.
Okay.
Let's change
Wow.
that. The new high score is 73.
I can only do it
6, I'm sorry.
once per long rest.
76.
And that's only if I hit.
Once per long, but you just did it twice right there.
Well, no, I mean, I could challenge Divinity twice in a single round. But that's not coming back until...
But only once.
Eyeball.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Insane. So, you come up and just so quickly, right? Like with this sword of speed, you're just in this water creature's face, and
It's a scimitar that I've named Infidel.
Fuck yeah.
perfect. Tell me you spell it with letters like upside down. That would be that.
Yeah, there's one in there.
Yeah.
The eye is upside down. The dot's on the bottom.
Yeah.
The eye. And you almost like completely bisect this creature. You come by with this first swipe of the scimitar, and it's so quick that you can actually see the water like separate as you bring the sword through, and at some point it's completely bisected with like the two pieces, and then it sort of slams itself back together. You come back with the second one, it does it again and slams itself back together, and there's just foam on each side of this crazy water elemental, and it can't scream, but you can see it just like the foam in it just builds up, and it just throws both of these like giant tentacled pieces of water down on the ground, and just like erupts like this foam, and this water just starts pouring out of it. And I need the two of you, not Vig, but Relay and JJ. I need you both to make strength saving throws. It's a DC 16.
So it can't scream, but I can hear my goddess smiling in my head.
That's awesome.
All right.
Strength save. I got a 20.
I got a 24.
All right. So, what happens is these two giant tentacles both reach out to grab both of you, and what it's trying to do is grapple you. But the two of you are both strong enough to be able to press out of this water, and you both just press out of this water. But as you press out of this water, you realize that you've forced yourself back towards the front, and you're not going to take any damage from the whelm, which is what this water elemental tried to do. It tried to grab you and sort of bring it into its space and grapple you inside of its water, and essentially drown you with inside of it. You were able to break off, but as a result of breaking off, this water elemental now pushes the both of you off of the top of this waterfall. So you are now both actively falling off of the waterfall. I it will take a couple seconds for you to fall this, so I will give Vig an opportunity because it is your turn. If you'd like to do something about the two of your friends falling off of this waterfall, I will give you the ability to do that if you do it in the beginning of your turn. Or you can elect...
I can basically run on walls.
I can probably handle a fall.
How high is it?
They are 55 feet up.
How many rolls is that? How many sixes?
I think it's
a lot.
D6 for every 10 feet. So it's
I
like
think it's
5D.
2d6 for every 10 feet.
You think I'd have that ready for this map, but I mean, come on.
I'll take it. Don't worry about me.
Yep, 1d6 for every 10 feet.
Oh, 1d6?
Right.
Yeah, don't worry about me.
5d6.
Alright, I am going to worry about you. I am going to...
No, you've seen me do monk shit before. You know I can just fall from great heights and take no damage.
Okay, in that case... In that case, I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points and cast Mind Sliver on this creature. I would like for it to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
Intelligence saving throw coming up. Holy shit, what's the DC?
16.
It made it. It rolled a natural 20, even though it has a -3 to intelligence.
Incredible.
So it's really close. I was like, there's no way. Oh, damn it, natural 20. Sorry.
Unreal.
I'm sorry.
Alright, well, that was a cantrip, so luckily I still have my action left, and I'm going to cast Vortex Warp on JJ Good and put him back up here behind the water creature.
Nice. Fucking rad. Okay.
All right.
Do
so like here.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm gonna fly, will you be able to get... Are you gonna be able to get back up here?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up here then.
I can do... I forgot what it's called, but I can...
I'm actually gonna take cover back here.
Where is
Okay.
it? Oh, Monk has so much shit.
Good. Because you're gonna need it.
All right, is that your turn, Vig?
That is it.
All right. That will bring up Relay.
All right, I assume I hit the ground, or can I possibly catch myself on the wall and jump back up?
So, I believe as a monk, you can negate a certain amount of your fall damage.
I can.
But the fall happens like it happens essentially within Vig's turn, within that 6 second. So yeah, you'll take the fall damage, but I don't know that you may be able to negate all of it.
No, I can't. I did the math already.
4, 8, 12, 14, 17 points of fall damage.
I negate 45.
Yeah, exactly. Roger can essentially just fall. So what you see is Roger get thrown off of the
Monk shit.
Fucking leap from rock to rock.
Yeah, and he just sort of does a flip and then pushes off of the waterfall and like flips through the water and then back and then just 3-point landing. You are now back at the bottom of this waterfall.
I critted a dex saving throw there.
Incredible.
Yeah, so you have just done dope monk shit, and it is now your turn.
All right, I'm going to flank the beast because I'm not a thinker.
You have to get back up.
Flank the beast.
You're 50 feet below where
boo.
the.
Well, then I use a key point, and let me find it there. There we go.
It's so embarrassing that you didn't know that.
And
We're
I
live.
use Step of the Wind and double my jump distance for the turn.
Okay.
And this is, you spend one Kai point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action on your turn, which is what I'm doing. No more bonus action.
Okay.
And I
Bonus
jump
action dash.
up. What's my jump distance? How do I equate that?
Your
That's a good
jump
question.
distance is normally. Hold on, I want to make sure with the monk.
Because I might have to do a double dash or something.
Because
Hit
it
the
would
wall
normally
and then
be, I
jump
think,
up.
your movement times 2? If
For
you
jumping?
pass the- No, that's insane.
No, it's. I believe your jump. Hold on. This is the part of D&D I love the most.
I assume it would be like half or 3/4, you know?
Yeah, I always feel like it's just 10 feet unless you're
Yeah,
running
I think
into
it's
it.
10, and then you get double on the. But we're gonna fucking find out. Jump.
I assume my jump was farther, to be honest.
I mean, your jump probably is. Your jump's probably insane as a monk. Your climb is probably insane as well.
I mean,
Uh,
athletics in general is amazing for him. Acrobatics
I
is
thought I
even
chose
better.
a feat that allowed me to run on walls, basically.
Check your feats. Go into under
I'm
your
there,
character.
baby.
Go to feats. Yeah.
Yeah. Only feet. It's great.
I don't see it, though, sadly. Oh, no, here it is. Unarmed movement improvement. You can run along vertical surfaces and across liquids on your turn without falling during the move.
Whoa, this is both.
So I'm going to run up.
Yeah.
Up the water
Incredible.
and, yeah, absolutely.
So my movement
your-
speed
your-
is 90 feet.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
your movement speed is doubled because of Step of the Wind, and
So-
you're able to just sort of dink, 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 just hop from rock to rock, up this
Incredible.
wall, run up the wall. You run up the inside of the waterfall just to fuck with everybody, and you may place yourself wherever you'd like on this mappy map
I'm
area.
in a strong grappling.
Up.
I'm in a
Amazing.
strong grappling distance to him. And I'm
So
going
fucking
to take my sword out and then slash him twice in like a what am I trying to say? A spinning tornado of blade. Just 2 quick hits.
Blade NATO. I like
What am I
Blade
trying to
better,
say?
but
What's the word for it?
What's
So
the
11
word?
misses. 16 misses too, I believe.
11 misses, 16 is the armor class, so 16 hits.
All right,
15
well,
miss.
I get him on one of those slashes, and I have to roll this a different way.
A maelstrom.
And a 6 to hit.
Blades.
No, I mean a 6 damage.
6 damage, you got it.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Monk's whole thing is that you actually have to hit them.
Yeah.
If you miss
Yeah.
one attack, it's low damage.
Oh yeah.
It's not. Yeah. I love a monk though, man. And dude, especially if you man. I could talk about monks for a long time. Okay. Yes. Is that your turn, Roger? You don't have a bonus action.
It is all I can do.
All right. That will bring up JJ.
yeah. Does anything we've done seem to have actually damaged this creature?
Yes.
Can I perceive that? Okay.
Yeah, I think as I
Good
said
to know.
before, like the way the foam sort of builds up and moves and gets
Right.
thrown, you can sort of see there are some sort of piece of life that exists in that, and it does seem to be wearing down a little bit every time you smash through it.
Vig, wink at it. Start your seduction.
You're all using magical weapons.
I'm trying. You can't see through my shades.
If you weren't using magical weapons, you would be doing a lot less damage. But you've used magical weapons this entire time, so you're definitely affecting its form.
Where's your character, Vig?
I'm hiding. There's a little coward's nook up here.
Oh, huh.
Love a coward's nook.
Absolutely.
Let's go ahead and... Fuck it, I've never used this spell before. Let's cast Blight on it.
Oh, hell yeah.
God.
But why, Nate? It's a war crime.
It kind of is. It's like a defoliant. It's like a chemical defoliant.
So that's going to be 8d8, so unless it beats a DC save of 17, which is fucking holy shit for 40.
17 what?
17 con.
Nice. I bet it's got.
Oh, it rolled exactly a 17. It's got a +4 Constitution and it rolled a 13.
Incredible.
Jesus. Well, so it only.
That's the
So
second
it takes
time it's rolled so well.
So it takes 20 damage.
Okay.
But since it's all necrotic, it's 25.
Okay. On that chronic. All right. Speaking of the chronic, good God. Yeah, you're definitely hurting it. I mean, continuing with what's come before. It starts to foam and move, and you can just see the like pain and anger that you can start to see, like, you know, when you first, and you can even see like in the token, it almost looks like this weird like open mouth and ghost eyes, and you can see that like the eyes are just becoming these like really rigid slits, and you've really pissed this thing off.
All right, perfect. This is fueling me.
Sora, thank you for the follow as well.
Yeah.
Hey.
I am going to go for the monster. He is going to roll to see if he gets his engulf back. That's a 2, not a 5 or a 6, so he does not get whelm. So he is going to reach out at the two of you that are close and try and slam you both. We will start with Relay. That is a 24 to hit.
Well, he's lucky. My AC is 18.
Oh, jokes on me.
7, 8, 15 plus 4. That is 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is it acid?
It is not acid.
All right. Then I don't have a resistance.
Then he
nice
looks
swing though.
towards Nate, very upset, very mad, and the absolute just rage takes over him, and he pulls these 2 tentacles out and goes to slam and just slams him into the water directly next to JJ because I rolled a natural 1. So he misses completely.
Okay, so it was brought up in chat. Sora used drop it. Do we drop our weapons, or is that not happening in D&D? How difficult do we want to make this for us?
What do we drop?
Well,
I'll pick up my hash pen.
I have the drop
and
it tool,
then I'll drop
which I use in like other games, and I'll drop my weapon. Do we do that in D&D and drop our weapons now?
I think you have to.
I mean,
all right.
She put the emote in, and then I rolled a natural 1 in which I dropped both of my arms on the ground.
All right, if the DM's doing it, I'll do it on my turn.
I don't actually have my weapon out.
I will say the idea of D&D emotes to like make you guys or me do something or like re-roll
is
something
incredible.
Is fucking awesome, and I love it. So
okay,
like
if we're doing it, I'm gonna drop my sword.
Yep.
Oh
yep.
man.
Dropping the Scimitar of Speed.
Yeah, that's
extra
genius.
chaos within the D&D game makes me so happy.
Sora, thanks for that.
Yeah,
in both a happy way and a negative way.
It's just happy for me. All happiness on this end.
Yeah, I don't have a weapon out, but I think you guys hear Vig yell from his coward's nook and be like, "Did you guys feel that? What was that? What was that?"
Feel good, man.
Oh god, I accidentally just pressed play.
It's the hand of Bahamut.
Did you drop your weapons? I don't have one out, but I felt like if I had one, I would do it.
I love it. Okay. That is the water elemental. Hold, please.
Vig, it's your turn next.
Is that Domino's messaging
Domino's
you?
here.
No, that was my phone. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at whether or not this fucker can move and not get hit.
I say no.
I vote no.
Yeah, so that is his turn. It is that is their turn. I'm not sure of the water elemental's gender.
Yeah, please don't gender the water elemental.
I didn't mean to. That shit is rude. Vig, you are up.
I'm gonna pop out and be like, "Viglax here, brave as always," and I'm gonna point at this thing and be like, "You remember, don't you, from Dundee?" And I would like for it to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. It's a 14 plus 0, so 14 total.
Nice, that fails. And the next words that come out of Vig's mouth are not words at all, but the hissing of 1,000 undead locusts. And this this creature is the only one that can really hear it. And it's going to take 5d6 psychic damage. Not a lot of sixes on there, but ultimately 14 damage. It's going to take 14 damage, and it must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed will allow away from me.
Okay, how many damage? That's the shittiest sentence ever.
14 damage is how many total.
Okay.
And then... Huh?
It's the worst sentence another human has ever uttered to me. Yous ain't hiring.
Oh boy.
What? No, definitely not now.
And even if we were,
Yous ain't hiring.
so.
Yous ain't hiring.
So
I mean, if you were in like Philly or something, you'd be like, "Yeah, this is snappy."
Sure. It depends on the job. Yeah, if you need like a street tough or
I'm
something.
looking for a doctor. You're
Definitely
hired.
Colorado dispensary.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it has to move as far as its reaction. It has to use its reaction to move as far away from me as possible. Has it used its reaction?
It has not used its reaction.
Okay, so it's gonna have to move, and I think that gives it attacks of opportunity from both of my compatriots.
So, I don't know that attacks of opportunity happen on forced movement.
They do. I think we've looked this up a few times.
How dare you?
We've also both dropped our weapons.
It's also, he's not being pushed, he's running of his own accord. He has the fear.
But I'm a monk, so everything's a weapon.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
You have dropped your weapons, fuck.
Yeah, but I'm a monk.
Hilarious.
My fists do as much damage as my short sword before
I'm also
I use
going
the
to
word
give
YOLO.
I'm also going to give Roger Bardic Inspiration.
Inspire me. I see Vig shining in the darkness.
Yes, just so that everyone is clear, forced movement is something where they don't use their action or reaction. So if you're pushing them away with a gust of wind or with water, you're forcing them to move. That does not provoke opportunity attacks. But the fear forcing it to move means it's using its reaction to move, which then does result.
Where's Cheesebot? He would have loved that.
I thought that was the case.
I assume this can move through me since it's can become water.
It is water, baby.
It's the frightened.
Or is it
Gordon?
C'est quoi?
What is this? You've frightened me, is what you've done?
It's not exactly frightened. It's just the spell description says D6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed will allow away from you. The creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, such as fire or a pit. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much and doesn't have to move. A deafened creature automatically succeeds on a save. Interesting.
Awesome.
That seems stupid. Wouldn't it just be whispering inside of their brain? Whatever. Seems a bit ableist, quite honestly.
Immediately pushes itself down into the water and begins to go down the waterfall. You may both take your opportunity attack.
Oh,
all
fuck.
right, and it's just
down the waterfall.
One unarmed. I drop my short sword in this moment.
90-foot swim speed, so it is.
I think it would. Forgive me, but I think it would have. I think it would have to move away from me.
Yeah, it is. It's going down 55. Or
I thought this was
down. Like in the water. Down here. Oh, you're saying to get there, it would be towards you.
It would have to move toward me.
Then it would move up the. It would. You're right. It would move up the water and or up this river area instead. Same thing. It's going to push itself down into the water and then begin to move against the. I will say, since it's moving against the water, it's. Well, no, it can move in any water as fast as it wants. Yep. Sorry.
Thank you, DM.
I rolled a 20 to hit for 9 damage.
Yeah, that definitely hits. And that
with my fist, I go slap it, slap.
Slappity slap.
I rolled a 19.
Nice.
To hit.
19 definitely hits.
For 5 damage.
69.
All right. Let me open this up a little bit.
I'm factoring that into my roll. I feel responsible for your damages.
You should, man.
Good job.
Good strike.
Good job, me. Good job, me.
Good job, me. Go, me.
I just like that we both punched water, seeing if that would do something.
It did a little bit.
It did!
My fist is a magical weapon. I don't know if yours hit.
Oh, wait. That's actually, Nate, would your punch be magical? It would be, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, unless you were doing like a touch spell.
Your damage would be half.
Oh, but you know what I can do is, on any hit, roll an extra D8 for necrotic damage.
Do it.
Jesus.
Amazing.
I love this game.
Once per round.
Major consequences. What's up? 69. You heard it.
It's only 1.
Okay. So wait. So 3. So it goes to 3 points of damage then. Because originally it was 5. It would have gotten halved because it's non-magical, so it would go down to 2, and then you're adding.
And then add 1 necrotic. Yes.
Necrotic's magical.
Mage, what up?
Nice.
Yeah, there's still somehow, as I push my fist inside this thirsty fountain.
Sweet. So, yeah, water elemental. I'm actually going to do this because it's moving itself into the water to try and get the F away from you guys. So once it moves around this corner, you don't see it anymore.
We've done it. We've defeated the beast.
And now we learn about Relay's problems with object permanence.
I'm reminded of book Jockliff in the Book of Bahamut, where they made the army flee and they never returned.
Ah.
Well, I remember reading Jockliff.
Someone was taking all
Life-changing
notes on how much Roger has just completely trashed Baphomet on this entire campaign.
I don't trash him. I'm a firm believer.
You're just making up lots of new lore, and I just want someone to keep track of all of it.
Yeah, it's canon now. You tell Wizards of the
That's what I'm
Coast.
saying. It's a lot of, you're making up a lot of canon, and I can't remember it all myself.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and search around for my lost scimitar.
Oh yeah, I should probably search for my sword.
I mean, I don't think it's lost. You just had to drop them right there, like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
drop-
go reach for my sword on my turn as an action, I guess.
Command word, drop it.
So it for this part, the monster, you're not directly in combat, so you can do some other things right now. I mean, obviously we all know it's still alive and around, but you're not in direct combat right now.
Do we want to face the beast or should we leave the water? I think it might be restricted to the flow.
I think that if there are beasts in the water here, we're better off without them, and we should destroy it.
Well,
all right, let's do this.
Yeah. So check it out. When you sent me over here, Vig, I found another passageway.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna fly around and join JJ in this passageway.
I am. If
There's
I
definitely
still have a turn, then I'm gonna wait. Can I hold my action as a defense when the creature comes back and slice it when it comes within my attack region?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I do on my turn then, for my official turn.
So you're holding your action until the creature pops up.
Yep, and then when it comes to face me melee, I'm gonna slice
action.
Got it. Yeah, there is a door right there at the end of this. It's all, you can sort of see it's all made from stone, but it is, you know, what looks to be like a room. It doesn't look like there's a door there, but it's because it's mostly a door that's been like piled up with really big, heavy rocks that are sort of completely blocking the entrance from this cave to this doorway.
You guys think, like, is this like our song The Evil Kept In, or like our song The Evil Kept Out?
Oh, I don't know. I think that depends on whether. Well, you're evil. You're definitely evil. I think
inspiration for that
I
guy.
fucking hate it when you say that.
That fucking got me.
I mean, you are, but I think I might be as well. But I'm a different kind of evil. I'm gonna go and take a closer.
You can always find redemption through Bahamut.
I'm gonna go take a different look. I'm gonna go take a closer look at this door. Can I see through the rocks at all? Can I see?
Seems super solid. I'm gonna make an investigation check.
And then I tell him of Bahamut and the bar wench.
It's a 22.
22. Yeah, I mean, there's no way to see through. There's rocks and then more rocks on the other side. Like, it is a full, like, pile up of rocks.
It's dead end, boys. Come on, what's down here? I'm gonna keep moving down the river.
That's where the monster went.
Right.
I will continue to reveal areas as you move down river.
Y'all wanna follow?
I guess I take back my turn and go, ugh, I could have slashed him real good.
You still can.
Do it.
Eve, to the right over here. Like as you get around this next right, you can kind of see this little area that's sort of open and can enter. There does seem to be like the little glowing like crystals that are in there, but
there's nothing else in here.
as you get to that part,
Receive.
the like cracks over here in this area, you start to hear this like rushing of water, and then a giant spurt of water, and the
Spurting! Oh, it's spurting!
The creature that you had encountered in the water is now pushing itself through like a really small crack that's in this area over here and comes out into this dry area and is going to try and reach out. I believe we left off... Whose turn was it when we left
It's Roger's turn, right?
Yeah.
Roger's. Is going to try and reach out at you, but as you were searching for it, we are going to go back into our normal combat initiative. So Roger, you may go ahead.
All right, I'm going to grab my short sword and say YOLO, which activates the fire to it. So now this cave is lit up with a beautiful orange hue to match the purple stones.
Yeah, get it steamy.
Very bisexual lighting. And I run up to it and give it 2 good slashes. I go slash slash.
Slish slash. I was taking a bath. Go ahead, slash it up.
Need to find my character sheet. Go to actions. And that's a miss. I miss whiffing horribly, but connect with the second blow with a 19.
Nice, absolutely. What's that, damage?
And with my... How is that what I rolled?
Oh, I'm not looking at the...
I know what you're talking about. Though. That
18
shit fucks
total
up
damage?
sometimes.
Yeah, it didn't come up like that on the sheet, but yep, that's it, 18.
Whoa, 1d10 plus 1, and you roll a 10. 6. Wow. Good lord.
It's a very magical sword.
It is a very magical sword.
And then
yeah.
I think that's all I can do because the YOLO is a bonus action, just like in real life.
Oh, got it. So yeah, it's a fire sword, so it's sort of weird. You're cutting what is essentially a giant glob of water with a fire sword, and you would think that the fire would go out, but it actually burns the like foam as it cuts through. You see this like very strange effect when you're using this sword while it's on fire, that as you're like slashing through it, you can almost see what would be like skin being charred, and then the foam just sort of wraps around it and brings it like inside, and as this water elemental just sort of churns and churns, it's almost like waves that are pulling away the burnt parts. And it is very hurt. It is not happy at all. If that is your turn, then it is now JJ's turn.
Get him, JJ.
Yeah, let's see, I think this is as far as I can move.
But you're a touch cleric.
I know.
Stop saying that, Roger.
Well, what cleric doesn't love touching?
That's true. Don't go.
Who am I right next to? Relay. Let's try. Oh, what the fuck? I have throwing hammers.
No, that's
Throw
right.
some
You're a
hammers.
throwing monk.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's bust off 2 of the hammers from my hammer loot and try and hit with those. The first one is a huge miss. Second one is a full botch. So, never mind.
Bummer.
One hammer comes like right next to my head. I'm like, watch it.
It's a bummer. I'm sorry. All right. If that is your turn, then it is the water elemental. Come on, 5 or 6. Yes, that's a 5. All 3 of you need to make a DC 16 strength saving throw.
Oh,
All right, let's do this.
okay, hang on.
Excellent. 26.
I have something for this.
Oh, that's not 26. It's still good. It's 23.
More than 16.
I blew it with a 9.
All right.
I think you still have Bardic Inspiration Relay,
I don't think I should
what?
use it right now.
just for the record.
I have normal inspiration.
Do
What?
it.
Oh, you do?
I'm so mad. I just gave it.
Hilarious.
Use it for
And
evil.
that is a fucking natural 20.
What?
Damn it. Of course.
Incredible.
Your inspiration is a natural 20.
Amazing.
Look, you just made Roger walk off. He just left.
Amazing. Incredible. Hang on, I've got something called Magical Guidance. When you make an ability check that fails, you can spend 1 sorcery point to reroll the d20. Okay. I know that's an ability check, though. But it is an 18.
Oh, I can't believe none of you. It's such a cool ability. I hate you all.
Believe it, baby! Do you want to tell us what would have happened?
As of, yeah, I can tell you what would have happened. You become grappled. Until this grapple ends, you are restrained and unable to breathe because he grabs you and pulls you into his water form. So unless you breathe water, you're unable to breathe while you're grappled, and it starts a timer of your imminent death, your drowning. So your friends have to rescue you from said monster, or else you will fucking drown. It's really neat. I like it a lot. It failed, and as part of the failure, because you succeeded on all of your throws, you each get pushed 10 feet away from it, as the force of the water trying to like bring you in and you separating from it sort of pushes you out.
I would like an anti-knockback feat. I have to look at him next time we level.
But yeah, not too far, just 10 feet, so like 2 squares.
But we get pushed back, but we succeeded.
Yeah, you succeeded, so you don't take damage, and you're not currently drowning. But the strength save, like as a result of your succeeding, you're pushing yourself out of like this water area, so you're actually separating yourself from the thing. It's the reason the 2 of them fell off the waterfall, which is why it was really awesome of me to do that on a waterfall, so that even if you failed, you still fell.
It was good placement.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I
That
feel like
is
we
its
knew what
turn
was
now.
happening anyway.
Big, you are up.
Okay, Vig is up. What are we gonna do here?
We're gonna
You
do
know
it.
what? You know what? Vig is going to kind of extend his fingertips, and he is going to whisper some words, and a cone of icy bats is going to fly out of his fingers and engulf this thing. And he will need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck. Nope, that's a 4. So
Incredible.
plus 4 is 8.
So this is 8d8, cone of cold. And I might be re-rolling some of them. Maybe not. Does 29 kill it?
So, I want to read something to you. If Elemental takes cold damage, it partially freezes. Its speed is reduced by 20 feet until the end of its next turn. So, as you release this cone of cold, you can see the foam starts first. It starts to crack and begin to freeze, and then the other parts of the water begin to sort of move over, and it begins to twist, and you can see the inside because this creature is this fully twisting and moving with waves and water that is working itself around. And as it begins to freeze, pieces of it freeze and crack and fall off and crack and fall off until the ice just completely takes it, and it just explodes into shards of ice and is no more.
Amazing.
It had 2 hit points left. So your was quite a lot.
Super unnecessary.
Were definitely. As soon as you said ice bats, I was like, this isn't good.
This says a creature killed by the spell becomes a frozen statue until it thaws. But I kind of
cool.
But I kind of like yours better.
I mean, it is water. That's the craziest part. Is it's this piece of. We'll say that as it breaks, there's a small piece of it that just sort of sits in the middle of this cave and is this frozen. On the inside, you can still sort of see a little bit of water just sort of swirling around.
Okay.
A little Baby Yoda type.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
just created a wonderful water elemental statue in this.
We destroyed it.
We give more than we take.
We did.
Well, you are now all out of combat and may resume whatever it is you'd like to do.
I put away my sword immediately, so the fire doesn't thaw the monster, and I go, "What is this?"
Oh, fuck.
Some sort of a monster, wasn't it?
I guess we could bash it up.
I think we already did, mate.
I would like to throw a hammer at it. Just to try and kill a baby.
At the water element, at the statue. It's a frozen ice statue, so it's, if you want to break the frozen ice statue, chunks will fly off of it if you want to throw stuff there for sure.
All right, well, maybe I don't.
Maybe.
And actually, so I can have light naturally, I am going to bring out my sword and say YOLO.
YOLO.
So I just have a flaming sword so I can see. Using it as a torch.
You got it.
Well,
right, guys.
yeah, I guess. Let's get.
Looks like we're.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of get a little bit farther, and you see this little bridge that is connecting what is a path over on the other side of this giant stone. Now, for Relay and JJ to make this, you're going to have to. Well, I don't even know that I should make Relay roll, just because he's going to be able to walk amongst anything. But JJ, you have to take kind of a precarious path, because the water is running kind of quickly, unless Jordan wants to carry you or something.
All right. What is it? Athletics?
Yeah, just athletics.
I can do it.
Then for me, that's going to be a 26.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you're sort of over on this area, and you run into something very similar to what you saw on the other side of this of this weird like space that's blocked off by all of these like set rocks, right? Like you can tell there are lots of other rocks in here, but this is specifically you can tell human made, right? You're like, okay, this is and unlike the other entrance, you can sort of see some light between these rocks. You can sort of see that there are stairs that are after the rocks. I mean, it's still piled to the ceiling, but it's not as thick. And there are definitely spaces in between that you can kind of see through.
Do we spend an hour and just move some rocks?
I'm gonna peer through. I want to see what I can see beyond there.
Yeah, go ahead. Make an investigation check.
It's a 23.
23. So yeah, you're like, man, I feel like I can see around, and you can't see much. 23 is an amazing roll, so I'm definitely going to give you that. Like, you can see into this room a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see like where the room ends, as there's no light coming from inside of here. But you can definitely see like there is a room, what is a man-made room on the other side of all of these boulders and stairs.
But I can see it.
I mean, you can see like the floor, right? Again, there are, and you can sort of see like how many levels of rocks there are. Like, this is a hallway filled with boulders and rocks.
I cast Misty Step.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, before you do that, let me maybe cast Dancing Lights, which only lasts for a minute, but
okay.
What a minute!
Yeah, you're putting the lights inside of this room.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
So there'll be 4 torch lights, basically.
Yeah. Okay. And then Jordan, you're stepping into the room.
I'm Misty stepping into the room.
Okay.
So Sora redeemed stretch, so everyone get a good stretch on.
Who did?
Our new follower, Sora. Stretch it out, Colin. I know you hate it, but it's real.
Right. I know. I like it. I need that shit in my life. That's good for me. Oh God. See, yeah. The wrist one too. It's really important. All right.
Are you doing like good stretches?
Me? Yeah, dude. You got to.
Yeah.
them drum stretches, girl.
Fair enough.
Otherwise my wrists will just turn into fucking farts one day. It's gonna suck. Okay. You are in this room with 4 dancing lights, so I have illuminated the entire room for you. All you from here.
What'd you do, Jordan?
Oh boy. Well. I'm gonna go. Are these torches lit?
They are not.
What is this?
No,
What is what? The thing in the middle?
Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
Okay, I'm calling back to the others. I'm gonna be like, I don't see anyone. Come on, start digging your way in.
And I do if the boulders are movable, I can roll a
That's a
strength check or whatever.
17. 17 investigation.
Investigation, yeah, absolutely. There is not much in this room except for this giant statue that you see in the middle. And this giant statue has these glowing green eyes and a sword that he's holding that's like in the ground. And the part of the very front of the sword is also glowing, this like glowing green. It's a very large formidable statue. You can sort of see like almost like Goliath looking, made completely out of stone. The only part of the statue that is not stone is the like brass or copper sword hilt that has the glowing green jewel in it. You should be able to see it on the map.
I do. I see it. Do I recognize this character holding the sword?
You do not, no.
Okay. Are the others able to dig their way in?
You can hear them beginning to. Why don't you roll?
I rolled a dirty 20 for a strength check against digging, or for digging.
Yep, strength. Yeah, for you as well, Nate.
Great strength.
Yep, strength.
Just that would be a 22.
Nice. Yeah, so you begin to move things and you sort of start to feel like, oh, you know, this one, whereas the other one was packed in super tight, it almost felt like it was like packed up. This one, like around the backside, feels like it's a little bit easier, that like someone has sort of stacked them up in a way and you start to kind of pull them through. Jordan, are you helping them from this side?
Oh yeah. That would be. I mean, it's funnier if I'm not, but I definitely am.
I mean, you are maybe that type of character. I assumed.
I'm just on the other side
over here.
I'm just on the other side making sounds like I'm working. Oh, that one was heavy and hard.
Big Lots is not that type of character. He's investigating the room.
Yeah, he's investigating the room.
He would not give one foot. He didn't care that we lost a drummer.
Sure he did. Oi!
All right,
I'll feel deeply for... What's his name? Bilbo.
Oh, Bilbo, we'll never forget you.
I texted him today. I told him that we missed him.
It's true. We love you, Bilbo.
Hop in this chat sometime.
We love you. We love you, Gwilbo.
Yeah. So eventually, you're all able to move the rocks enough to where you're able to enter this room over here.
Hell yeah. We do that shit.
You are in there.
All right, fan out, gents. I'm gonna go look over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to join Vig in the looking.
So you come over here into this area, and you find what looks to be a relatively empty room. Not much except for the giant coffin in the middle of it.
I think we probably look at each other.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think so. Skateboard party, and we both pull out skateboards.
Yep.
And we start skating through the dungeon and grinding all up and down this sarcophagus. And it rules. No, I'm gonna start moving towards this sarcophagus.
Yeah, let's go open it up, I guess.
I will be moving cautiously, looking for traps, looking for whatever.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Oh, Will! Deny.
Yeah, 21.
It's a 21.
So you're looking around. You're sort of inspecting this. You're searching the coffin specifically for traps.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of take a look, and you get under, and with the 21, the DC to find this trap was a 20. So 21 is amazing. You see, like, there's something on when you lift up if you were to lift up the lid of this coffin, there seems to be a device connected to it. You're not exactly sure what that device does, but there seems to be some sort of pressure plate on the coffin that if you're to open it, something, I'm not sure what, but something would happen.
Interesting.
You touch it with your hands? Just kidding.
I don't touch it. I don't touch it with my hands, but I do point it out to the others. Oh, look, we got some sort of a triple-D trap.
Well,
I don't think there's anything cool down here, but this
the person
sword.
inside's already dead. Why don't we light the fucker on fire?
Oh,
No.
don't. What if there's treasures in there? What if there's, like, you know, excellent treasures, etc.?
It's a desecration.
Yeah, whatever. But also, what if there's excellent treasures and you burn them up?
Like, can I cast Animate Dead on something I cannot see?
Can you do that?
I don't think so.
I don't believe so as well.
All right. Well, who
I am
thinks?
going to check.
Who thinks they've got?
Do we have any thief skills in this party?
I've got none, mate.
We
I've got,
don't.
despite my accent, none.
I will say, the spell reads, choose a pile of bones or a corpse of a medium or small humanoid within range. It doesn't say within range that you can see.
It doesn't say that.
All right.
I will say, for the sake of it, if you're going to cast this spell, just mark off your spell slot. Because there is not a creature inside of this coffin. So you go to cast this spell, and you cast the spell, but there's nothing there for the spell to take purchase on. So you do not animate a creature.
All right. Who wants
All
to try
right.
to disarm it?
So
I'm-
what's disarming?
gonna-
Is that dexterity?
I'm gonna do that just because it felt like I said it, so it should happen.
Well,
Sleight of hand?
it would be
no,
dexterity if you've got
Yeah,
thief
if
tools.
you have, if you're, yeah, exactly. If you're proficient with thieves' tools, then you could roll that. You could roll, you know, your dex plus your proficiency
I
plus.
don't.
your-
I'm trying to do monk shit.
Yeah, I mean, monks aren't really known for being.
I'm trying to catch the trap. Mid-activation.
Totally understand.
Um,
You can
So
try
you
and
just-
just, you know what I mean. You can try and just like make a.
yeah. Do you have dexterity?
I
What's your
have tons of
dexterity?
it.
What is your
18
dexterity?
plus 4.
I would say just to
Sounds
give it a
good.
dex. Just give it a dex roll and try to.
And
Open it, jump out the way.
before that happens, let's all move back behind a wall.
I will move back 30 feet.
All right, I'm going to
All right.
use.
Good luck, Relay. We believe in you.
I'm going to use a.
Gong it, buddy.
Perhaps use a key point here to make a dodge action
Ooh.
as a bonus action to help me dodge when the trap explodes.
Let's see
Okay.
what happens.
Oh.
Can
So-
kind of be like extra prepared for this. As it attacks me, I can like dodge out of the way.
I still say we
dex
should just
check. So
burn it.
essentially, I think what you're trying to do here is you're looking at this thing. You know there's a device there, but you don't know exactly what the device does. So this roll is sort of you being like, I'm going to open it and hope that I'm fast enough
Yes.
to be able to stop whatever is or is not going to happen when I open it. Right. So you're either going to fail
Ideally.
or succeed on the roll. If you succeed on your roll, then I imagine you'll be stopping it. If you fail on the roll, then
All
you'll
right.
be. You can't really
So-
take. I feel like you can't. The roll is sort of the action, right?
And
Like,
this
I
is
don't-
just a dex save or a dex
Straight down.
dex
All right.
roll.
unless Roger
Hold on.
is to
Let me.
open the lid and then run away really quick.
I think that's still Dex, isn't it?
Yeah, it would still be Dex, but you'd be running away instead of stopping the thing. You can decide which one you want to choose, and that
I want
will
to stop it.
differ in what happens.
That's
to you.
badass.
Yeah, that's incredible.
So I have bardic inspiration
before-
still.
You do.
Before you do that, let me enhance your ability.
Okay.
Incredible.
And what does
Amazing.
this do?
All right. So you're gonna have advantage on Dex checks,
Okay.
and then also let me give you guidance.
Amazing.
Nice.
Okay.
Huge.
Well, that
So
enlightenment
advantage with a
rolled a crit.
D4 plus.
Doesn't matter.
You rolled a crit?
The DC was 20. He rolled a natural 20 plus
Amazing.
4.
Plus extra.
Plus all of that
Roger,
other shit.
what? Yeah, exactly. Plus guidance. Plus, I mean, you didn't have to use your bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Roger, as you open the lift or the part of this coffin, you see there's this metal arm that like swings to the side and throws up like this little metal ball.
Good lord.
That launches itself into the air and is about to just when you just reach out and grab it.
Amazing.
From
I saw it, man.
this metal piece that like opens and you're able to just grab it and hold it closed and like twist it and lock it back down into place.
I was there. You know how every so often somebody will describe something and you're right there.
You were there the day.
When you caught it out of the air, I was there.
Well, I'm glad. Yeah, so you have disarmed the trap inside of this sarcophagus. And
Hell
I think
yeah.
that right there is where we're going to end today's episode.
Put a sock in it. I'm done. What?
Ooh, that was a good one.
Put a sock in me.
Solid.
I'm done. I think is what they say.
That is
All right,
what
folks.
they say.
Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of, I almost said Steak Night. Night Bastard.
I know, I said
It's-
that earlier too. It was a really good name. Give
It
yourself
was a good one. Night Bastard. Shout out. Sora, thank you for follow. Thank you for kicking it and for all of your prompts.
Major, Logan.
Logan Pewley, you're the best. Major Consequences, good to see you. The Shape of Water, my fist indentation was very funny. We'll be back next week, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, right here, twitch.tv/werewolf_radar, playing some D&D. Until next time, our sign-off line. Shine me down, you
Shine me
crazy
down,
clown.
you crazy clown, you big old dripping
big old
hog.
Driven dog.
Oh, it's dog now. I like it.
Well, I said dog by accident.
Shifted.